Former President Trump is facing charges. What we know.
Next week is testing week here at DHS. We have the schedule.
And severe weather is hitting the mitten tomorrow. DTV News starts right now. Next week is the week many students are dreading. Good afternoon, Davison, and welcome back from spring break.
Here's a look at the schedule. Wednesday, April 12th is SAT testing. Only juniors will come to the school that day. If you have a graphing calculator, bring it. Testing starts at 7:25.
Then Thursday, April 13th is work keys and PSAT testing. Only juniors and freshmen will report to the school at 7:25 for the start of testing. All students will then attend classes at 11:30 for your first through third hours.
And to end the week, Friday, April 14th is MSTEP and PSAT testing. Juniors and sophomores will start testing at 7:25. MSTEP students must bring their Chromebooks. All students will attend hours 4th through 6th, starting at 11:30. Good luck to everyone testing.
An extraordinary moment is happening in U.S. history, and it will unfold today, just now, as I'm speaking in the courthouse in Manhattan. Former President Donald Trump is the first president to be formally charged with crimes. He will be arrested and arraigned today on charges related to hush money paid during his 2016 campaign. All the charges of the former president will be released today during the hearing.
Juniors and seniors, prom tickets are still on sale for $80. Ticket sale ends April 17th or until sold out. Dance guest applications may be picked up at the front office and are due no later than Friday, April 21st by noon. Prom is April 29th and will be at the Detroit Princess this year. Buses will leave the high school at exactly 4:30. Make sure to get your tickets before they sell out.
Seniors, your free application for federal student aid is still open to apply. FAFSA helps students pay for college. Just scan the QR code on your screen and you can fill out a form to get help. The deadline is May 1st, so make sure to get them in.
Johnson has a lot of senior swag. You can order grad packages, graduation announcements, and photo cards, senior apparel, caps and gowns, and so much more. If you haven't ordered your cap and gown, you need to do that now. There is a QR code on your screen. You can scan that and it will take you to the site. You can also find the information in the daily announcements. If you are still looking to get your white cords for graduation, here are some volunteer opportunities coming up. Davison Parks and Recreation is looking for volunteers for their Bunny Trail Egg Hunt event. It is this Saturday, April 8th, from 10 until 2. There's also volunteers needed this summer for our youth fishing derby, the Young Warrior Beach Battle, and Camp 9/11, all at Lake Callis. You can sign up for any volunteer opportunities in the Career Center.
The annual career fair is back at DHS. It'll be hosted on Thursday, April 6th in the DHS gym from 8:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. There will be over 50 tables and 90 community members to share experiences with the students. Also, you can fill out the Google form to win prizes. Your teachers will have the QR code. All winners will be announced during 6th hour. This is an amazing opportunity to see what you want to do after high school, so make sure to talk to people.
Coming up, spring sports are starting their seasons. We have the schedule.
Speaking of schedule, severe weather and flooding might affect the sports games this week. Find out more in weather.
DTV is your best source of weather information in Davison. DTV has some of the most advanced weather technology available for high school, including Live View, where you can see exactly what the weather is in Davison going on right now, time-lapse of what the weather looked like over the last 24 hours, and so much more. You can follow on our weather stem and our social media. DTV Weather, keeping you safe and informed.
I got Jimmy Collins on the slam! Welcome to Sports Davison. Let's get right into it. The girls lacrosse team is ready for their first home game of the season. They will be taking on Marion High School here on Cardinal turf. The JV team will start at 5:30, and immediately following, the varsity team will take the field. Good luck to all athletes competing today. Tryouts are coming up for anyone interested in being part of the DHS varsity pom team. They will be held in the DHS cafeteria April 17th through the 19th. Tryouts will go from 4:30 until 6:30 each day. There will be a parent meeting on the 19th from 6:30 until 7. Anyone trying out must be in their athletic attire with hair pulled back. For any additional questions, contact Coach Megan Gilliam at 810-922-2224. Just a reminder, Powder Buff is April 23rd. If you want to see the boys take on the volleyball court, make sure to come show your Cardinal pride. Speaking of Cardinals, let's see where our Cardinals are headed this week. Today, the girls' tennis team is headed to Swartz Creek after school for their game at 4. And like I said earlier, the girls' lacrosse team is facing Marion High School at 7 on Cardinal territory. Tomorrow, the girls' soccer team is kicking their way over to Lake Orion for their first game at 7. Then finishing off the school week, the girls' tennis team is going out to Frankenmuth at 4. Girls lacrosse is back home for a game against Powers Catholic at 5. And girls soccer has another game, this time making their way to Linden for a game at 6:30. And finally, boys lacrosse is gonna take on Waterford at 7. Hey Maddox, I see that the weather could be a bit crazy tomorrow. Is there any chance that some of these games could get rained out?
Caleb, I'd say tomorrow's going to be the worst day to be outside, but the rest of the week even for spring sports, because of all the recent heavy rainfall we have received, the fields will be flooded and muddy. Good afternoon, Davison, and welcome to weather. So today we start off this school week with a temperature relatively fine for early April at a high of 53 and a low of 48 with some cloudy skies. And then we get into tomorrow. That is going to be the big day that I'll explain later on radar, but with a sultry 71 degrees, but a low of 35. So as we go into Thursday morning, it will be a bit chilly, as well as Friday morning. But finally, that sun peeks through the clouds once again Thursday and all out for everyone to see on Friday. But with a high of 49 and a low of 32, it's not really worth it. As we take a look on the radar, we can see a tale of two seasons. Blizzard conditions covering the northern Great Plains and some rather heavy, severe thunderstorms ravaging portions of Illinois, Wisconsin, and Iowa, which is expected to deal with another pretty serious severe weather outbreak today, just days after 80-plus tornadoes devastated multiple communities. And then the residual moisture from these thunderstorms will impact us tonight, and some of those could be severe, but the real threat comes tomorrow, like I said earlier, in two separate phases. Right around the time we come into school tomorrow, there's about a 60% chance some strong thunderstorms will start to form across the state and impact us around 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. These will consist of strong winds, even more very heavy rain on top of all the recent rain we've received, and a small chance of some hail. But the thing we're most concerned about is the second set of severe thunderstorms that will impact us most as we're leaving school through dinner time, where there's a rather high chance of individual supercells that will bring the risk of large damaging hail and potentially strong tornadoes. Yes, you heard me right, tornadoes. It is heavily advised that you bring any fragile outdoor items outside, and if possible, bring any vehicles under shelter as well. As we take a look outside, though, the current temperature is 46 degrees. With the wind only blowing out of the northeast at 7 miles per hour, we can really call this the calm before the storm. But always remember, make sure to take shelter if severe storms strike.
Stay up to date on everything happening in your community by staying on DTV's Corner of the Internet. For more stories and live events, head to our YouTube page at DTV News. You can even find event highlights and community events in our Facebook page and also at DTV News. Or you can check out our Twitter and our Instagram at DTV_official. For a list of all our social media pages, go to our website, dtvnews.org.
So spring break officially ended yesterday, and I didn't really get to do much. I just stayed home, relaxed, played some video games. with my friends. What did you guys do?
Well, at the beginning of the break on Thursday and Friday, I actually went with DTV to Traverse City to shoot some cherry footage and get some more interviews for the story we're working on for Nova.
I did see that story that people did on you guys too. That was really cool.
It really was. It was just a great opportunity. And as well, for the rest of spring break, didn't really do much other, but got some much rested sleep.
I wish my break was that cool. I just got to work a bunch, so, but that money's gonna look good on my paycheck in maybe a month.
Well, I had like my birthday party and everything, and it was fun to just sleep. I'm glad I didn't really travel because of all like the severe weather that we've had. But yeah, I was just glad to finally get that rest that I needed, but I'm not excited about next week. But have a great day, Davison, and we'll see you Thursday.